Hello, it's Karmatos, and welcome to another The Meme Deck. I was getting requests for Atesh Tarsa, I was also getting requests for Eightfold Brand, and I thought, why not combine the two? And with that, we have Orphans of Chaos. Wow, this deck is actually super amazing and cancer, so strap in for some of the most obnoxious games. This is going to be the longest recording I think I will make. One game was 22 minutes long, and it was a sincere 22 minutes long, and I won it. And this deck went 8 wins in a row, and on the ninth one, I think I was getting so tired into the night that I actually just whiffed the biggest whiff I've ever done, and I probably would have won if I hadn't, so we can all enjoy that together. And I talked to the player afterwards on Discord and found out that he could have solved it a little bit, and he probably would have beat me, but anyway. Atesh Tarsa. Survivor 5. 2 energy. Give Survivor to 1 adjacent units. It's amazing with a low curve, and Cultists are going to specialize in that amazingly. You're going to see some of the most beautiful energy turn 2s ever, and it's just going to be the most obnoxious thing for the enemy to try to deal with. Cygnus Acolyte. So this guy is a pretty key staple. He's a 1 for a 1/1, backlash, give 1/1 to a random infantry. Or demon. So it works with everything in this deck. Human Shields, one of the most important things for Atesh Tarsa. Both of these 1 costs are great, because turn 1, you drop a 2 energy curve, and with 8, you'll almost always have 1. Turn 2, you drop a 1 energy curve with a Warlord power, and if the 2 energy is still alive, boom, double utility. And of course, this is the one that they're going to need to be able to hit it twice, and if they can't, you're going to get human shield after human shield after human shield. And it's frontline, so it's going to protect whatever that 2 energy drop was that you probably just bashed with off survive. It's a great synergy. This one's great with Survivor. Sacrifice, deal 2 energy damage to the enemy warlord. Sacrifice will proc with Survivor. Backlash will not. Sacrifice will. So 4/1, super amazing with Survivor 1, because it already has as low health as possible. Just causing it to need 2 taps is a lot better than putting Survivor 1 on something with a higher health and a lower attack, and it's just great synergy there. Yeah, again, this troop attacks a Warlord, add a Taint of Chaos to your hand. Usually this guy can only attack twice, more if you get Sneak Attack, or if you're lucky, or have heals. In the case of Survivor, he can just keep on attacking forever, so long as he's in the right position. Cygnus Cult Fanatic. We're going to see this guy become like 13-6 on a couple occasions, and it's just obnoxious how good it is. Because he also heals fully. Equitrez. Oh, yeah. It's a cultist in that it's a chaos infantry, and probably actually a cultist. Looks like a cultist to me. You lore folks will have to tell me. 1 energy, take 1 damage, heal 3 to your warlord. Guess what? You can give it Survivor, make it take a damage, proc the Survivor, give it Survivor again, and you can have an infinite wealth of Equitrez healing. And on top of that, it's also a stealth Survivor, which means even if they board wipe, they have to double board wipe or deny the stealth. There'll be one game where I deck the enemy. I think that's the 22-minute one, because Equitrez keeps me up for so long. The Sorcerer. 3/3 for, yep, sacrifice. There it is again. Puts a lesser daemon in play. Cygnus Adept, and that's one of the epics. He's nice. I like him. Cygnus Adept is 1 energy, put a random 2 cultist cost into play. So it's likely one of these ones. There might be one that's not here. I think it's usually these 3. There might be some others. Oh, the one that I think you can sacrifice and give all of your troops 1/1. I stayed away from that one because I didn't like it as an energy turn 2 drop, and we're going to see that Eightfold Brand is actually going to, I think that's one of the troops it can provide. So, and I wanted the 1 energy cost for that opening turn, and I wanted the other one it can produce, Cygnus Demagogue, because it's just super synergetic for that late game, and you're worried about your energy curve, and you just drop a whole bunch of these little 1/1s, and suddenly your board state gets buff as all heck. Brotherhood. Fantastic. 2/3, adds Taints of Chaos to your hand. Relentlessly. Oh yeah, this is a game winner right here. Obviously, infantry chaos troops get +2/+0. This is like we just talked about demagogue. So every time an enemy dies, you get one of those 1/1s backlash into your hand. So you kill 2 enemy troops, boom, you get 2. You have 2 of these in play, boom, you get 4. You know, it gets out of hand. Hateful Brand. The meme. It's so good. It is. I like it better than the generate random daemon of Daemons of the Rune Storm, and I like it better than Forge Factory because it's very specific what it gives. It'll always give the 1/1, the 3/5, or it'll give the 2/2 that's sacrifice this to buff everything, I'm pretty sure. Those are the 3. Maybe it can give Cygnus Fanatic. It does. It is a Cygnus. I don't recall seeing it produce that, but if it does, that's amazing. We're going to find out together. And these last 3 are the big game winners. Mass Offering. 4 damage all units. Cost 1 less every time a Chaos Infantry dies. There'll be some finishers where I pop off 2 of these for 0 energy and deal 8 damage to all and win, etc. It's a big board wipe. It's a big lifesaver. It's nice. Summoning Ritual is even better. So it's not just greater demons or lesser demons, it's any demon that I've seen. And the most important one is Mal from Wordbearers, which is the 9/10 shield terror ward. When this, you can literally drop this for 0 energy and get out Malg or whatever, or Mal. It's amazing. And I've gotten out Uriel with it. I've gotten out some like other high cost Daemon of the Runestorm daemons. It's beautiful. And of course Slayer of Worlds. Just it's a good finisher for, you know, when you got all these cultists and you're dropping all these little 1/1 stuffs and it's dying, you're going to drop this for 0, and we're going to see that a lot. So here are the matches. Angron, Nasu, Horus, Ram, Ingathel, 2 Phosis Takars, a Flaymaster, which, and this is the whiff. And I talked to hers in H after, when I realized believe me, by the time we get to the end of this video, okay, biggest whiff of my life. Looks like a great opening hand. This is that perfect turn 1, 2 energy, turn 2, 1. He is gonna kill it though, as he should. If this was anybody but Angron, he would be really having trouble. Really having trouble. I will always drop a weaker troop and Warlord power before dropping the stronger one, because all he's gonna do is hit it for 3. This, you can hit it, but now it's still there. And his backlash has not been lost, so I'm gonna be able to buff, ironically, word singer, not slinger. Boom. 3 attack. Took it out. Buffs her. Okay, well, back to a 2/4 with you. 3/4, excuse me. Probably should be a 2/4, honestly. Oh, I'm killing that. So, this is Angron. I'm naturally super scared. And all these matches were a couple days ago. So I'm gonna remember this, and you're gonna see some actual surprises from myself. There's gonna be a lot of misplays, I'm pretty sure, despite all the wins, just because it's a very weird deck, and it's so great that you can make misplays with it and still come out on top very, very consistently. For something that's so trolly. So I feel that it only needs 1 survivor there. And I buffed that there because I was hoping for, I'm not sure exactly. Sneak attack maybe, because it could attack. And he just buffed with the cleave. I thought he was going to go center, maybe, but oh well. He still hit me for 2, but he hurt himself for 1 extra. Buff it after. Get myself out of freeze Damon. Not the one I wanted, but it'll survive an attack, and I'm not exactly starving for energy. We got lots of options. What do I do? Yeah, we're buffing up. There's the sneak attack. Now I can hit. And hit. I'm okay with that one dying. I'd like to think that I put something between. Oh no, I kept it right there. Oh, I know what's coming. I did not want to drop the cultist. Oh, whoa! Down to 5, down to 3, because he just blew up, what, 5 troops? Oh, lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. So I'm like, okay, my health low, I can do this. Let's see him do it twice. And if he does, then Outslayer of World come. Okay. Little heal. Yeah, I made a mistake. I should have dropped Acrotraz. Oh, no, that's right. I'm so used to throwing stealths in between stuff that, you know, that is what I wanted to do. Exactly what I did there. Although, because he has the cleave, maybe I don't. But now he gets to be in between these two, so. Not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for... I don't know what I was hoping for. See, these are like, in hindsight, there's so many things I would do differently. Please hit that as much as possible. That's unfortunate. Over there again. And he'll die, though, by the cleave. Wait, did he not attack? Am I crazy? You'll have to tell me. He must have attacked something when I must have spaced out. He has to. Well... can he do it? He's got 5 energy. Can he do it? No. Rip. And even if he could pop that off, I got 4 damage for 0 there and a 2 attack. So what would I do? I would hold off, not do anything, or just play a bunch of stuff defensively. He would attack into something, proc the survivor, and then I'd hit him for 6 damage the next turn. Alright. Okay. This was, I shit you not, a 22-minute match. I have a screenshot, I think, on my phone. I'd have to drop it over to my drive, download it, and post it into this video, but
the Emperor of Mankind.
I can at least give you the deets. Let's see here. There it is.
Let us do battle.
22 minutes and 6 seconds. 144 damage dealt from me. And 12 enemy casualties. And Junkalunka did 221 damage with 32 enemy casualties. And he deployed 21 tactics. It's just... strap in, folks. I almost made just this match a video. So you can see the perfect opener happened. Energy turn 2, he couldn't quite kill it. Or energy turn 3. Aired survivor. Yeah, he can kill this and he can... But, hey, healing. When he kills the guy to the right. Healed to full. Sad. Oh, and increase attack. I don't know, a Cygnus Adept and a Survivor. Obnoxious, isn't it? They're both 3 on the health, and a Survivor, so he can kill 1. And that is the correct call. Oh, Junkalunka. You know, I wonder how much faster this match is going to be, or slower, because there was definitely a lot of thinking on both of our parts. a lot of like figuring out the math of how much damage to deal, or in my case, as this goes on, which troops and how many troops, and whether or not to play a troop at all, because if I just give him freebies, he'll keep getting precog. And eventually what I came to the conclusion of is that I'm ahead on draw, or I will be. He's going to get much lower because he's going to have abandoned supplies and custode 5 survivor cards and things. And if he kills these 1/1s, it doesn't matter to me at all. Like, it'll just buff whatever else is out there. He can spend his precog turn killing these, so in hindsight, this was an error. I should not have done that. He's just gonna pop that guy over there. Bye, 3/3. But look, I got Trez with a big fat, you know... Oh yeah, and somewhere in here I already played the, Yes, that was a huge misplay. I just spaced out. Obviously, the 4-1 should have gone in between these two, and he should not have Survivor 2. There's no good reason for that. I just... And there's a turn where I'm like, alright, I'm gonna stop giving him free precog. I see, he's doing that before it gets up to Survivor 3. But guess what, folks? Now I can kill that, and I can proc that, and make up for some of my mistakes. Alright, who are we gonna give the buff to? Hopefully not... Oh, well, here's the benefit. Now that he's a 2-2, his Survivor will get him back to being a 2-2. Of course, he'll just poke it to death anyway. Oh, look! Look at that! It's Gaul! Oh no, I didn't want to give him precog if I didn't have to. But he got it himself anyway. Look at that. How is he going to deal with it? Okay, he's going to be able to peck that off. Well, Trez, it's time to heal you back again and then get me back up to full. And of course, this whole time I'm holding on to a 0-cost 4 damage all. And, yeah, that guy's... Oh, yeah. Could have done 4 damage to all. That's how he gets rid of, the fattest hunting eagle of all time. And he can hit that for 4. Am I worried? Not at all. What can I do? I have a couple options. I could hit that. In either order. That's the order we do it. Boom. That'll buff Trez. I can play something, and I can give him, you know, the goods. Have I figured out at this point that I should just... Yes, I have. I have figured it out. That was greedy. Or if I had played him, what I should have done is I should have dropped him in that slot and then just put the Cultist elsewhere, because then it's still 3 health on the Cultist. And if this guy lives... Oh, of course he has Paragon Spear, finally. So if you want to double tap troops off the board, make it happen. Oh, no, he didn't have Spear that turn. He played the Spear. Now he's going to start having... This is Heresy of the highest order. It really is. And, well, yeah, just drop a biggie. Summoning Rituals taking down. Kill a couple 1/1s, or kill the 2/3. Yeah. Trez? Boom! Goodbye, 3/5. Honestly, I guess he could have technically... Well, maybe he was hoping that the buff would go there. He could have hit that with his face for 3, then zapped it for 2. Let's see where the buffs go. 3/3. Now between the two of them, they can guarantee kill that. And I'm doing it in that order, so that way his Backlash doesn't land on the 3/3 already, which would have been wasted. 4/4. So, we're making it very hard for him to start precogging, but that's going to eat up a lot of my board. What am I going to do about it? I don't want to lose this guy. And I don't want to needlessly stun him either. Hey, Yuria. Sure. Just seemed like a good thing to annoy him with. So I keep him unstunned for this process. There's a scenario where I could have attacked with him, and I actually de-stealth my own Trez finally. But that's because I need him to live. And I'm pretty confident he's going to take out Trez. Or actually Yuria. Free sickness. That's... yeah. Yep, another round of buffing. Yep, drop the 1/1s. If he kills him, anything can get buffer. And at this point, he's at 5 and I'm at 10. So, goodbye. The heal is strong. Cool, cool. Show me what you got. You're gonna be a big fat... yeah. Nice. So, what will I do? 1/1 will go into it. We'll see how big and strong he gets. It'll ram into it. We can throw down the Warmonger to deal the last 3. What happens? What happens? Boom! There's the 9. Survivor keeps him alive. And there's the final 3. We'll see who he buffs. That'll heal back to full. There's the 13 with Survivor. And let's just keep throwing down the Acolytes, which are now all 3/1s who backlash. Kill him. I don't care. He's actually, and probably correctly so, it's not a great situation, but he has to deal with this before it gets out of hand. He has to take 15 to the face. Lordy. So I don't think I've seen any of the self-healing people produced yet, despite the fact it has Cygnus in its name. Just haven't seen it. You know, these actually look like the Cultists minis I own. They do. I have never fully painted a mini, but once upon a time I bought... what was that? Dark Vengeance box. And it has half Cultists and Chaos Space Marines, and the other half is Dark Angels. And I'm pretty sure I have guys that look just like him. Red necklace, knife, helmet, gas mask. And I'm like, okay, it's time to have... The 15-15 wasn't bad enough. Let's just give it Survivor, you know? F it. This was a misplay in hindsight. That just made it that much easier for him to... you know. But to be fair, he had to take 5 damage for it. And he's down to 1 card in his deck. He did get the Survivor. Do I just start passing at this point? Yeah. He's out. Alright, show me what you got. Okay. You can take some face damage. At this point, he's going to take 1, then 2, then 3. He's dead in 3 turns. I'm at full health. I have a full hand, board state of... Ah, a little heal. Alright, so now it's 1, 2, 3 makes 6, and then 4 is 10. Oh, 15. Oh, that's the next number in line. Surrender. Because he's got 4 cards left. I'm continuously producing. Longest game of my life. I've never had a game that long. I hope you folks enjoyed that. We're gonna see stuff on par. We get a couple of back-to-back Cultist v Cultists, I think, or at least Chaos v Chaos. There we go. Load for me. Hey, it's Ezekiel Abandon again. I see this guy pretty often.
To help you, I must bring you close to death.
History will be made here.
Orphans of Chaos. Also, I was debating Cultists of War, but I thought Orphans of Chaos felt a little more fitting. Hey, remember my favorite combo? It's so good. Yeah. Screw that. Get the full heal off. And then I can drop a Fire Cultist. And Survivor. I'm learning. I'm learning. Oh, that's gonna die. That's gonna die. I'll kill all 3 if I can. I can kill 2. So what's my favorite 2 to kill here? 4-1 into the 2-3, and the 2-3 into the 2-2 producer. I don't really care if he gets off sacrifice, which he can't because I have a 1-1. So let's hope I take him out instead. Perfect. And you attack with him first, so that way when he... Oh. Survivor death does not count. So he did not heal. Now I don't need to attack it because it's going to attack into one of the 2 and then not get off sacrifice. And if it does, then I'll ram into it with a 1-1. Wow, look at all these cultists and actual, you know, outside cultist cards. For shame. You should have gone the full 9 yards, buddy. Full 9. Oh. There's so many good play options. But I'm probably going to go with her so that way I can do a Survivor. And I'm probably going to give her Survivor. That was a misplay. That I effed up. I was supposed to attack and then do it. I don't know what was going through my head. I don't know if it'll make any difference. Will he kill it? 6. Where did you get the other one? Second wave, that's right, that's right. Of course, the hindsight would be I'd get an extra attack off with him, or it'd be that much safer. And that was also a misplay. I should have actually given this guy Survivor and just kept him off to the side. He does not need Survivor, and I don't need to lose the continuous 4 damage face punch. That's one of the best things you can put adjacent to Tarsa. So I'm just making mistakes left and right. And look, you see, he pops one of them anyway. Or 8-3. But that's its own good thing, because now Summoning Ritual is less likely to get messed with. Yep. Summoning Ritual time? Who do I get? Who do I get? Who do I get? Mutant Astarte. Yep. Oh, I think I make some more misplays. There's going to be a board state where I should have opened attacking with this and I would have killed 2 things. And instead, for some reason, I manually clear the right side. Oh yeah, and this is great. Oh, I killed the one... Oh, I shouldn't have given him Survivor. But I didn't want to give it to him twice, so... I didn't have control where he goes. That's one of the downsides of summoning. Oh yeah, double mass offering for 0? Seems like a pretty good time to play it, doesn't it? Hit again. I F this up. 2 things. 1, shouldn't have done it in that order. Should have killed him. Then attacked it. 2, I shouldn't have attacked with him at all. Even if I did it in the wrong order, I should have attacked with him. I don't even need the Survivor. I just wanted to kill it. And I can't even play more to the board. Oh my god. Yeah, hit me. You're just taking 10 damage a turn here. This is why you play your random effects first. He could have killed this, but instead he hit me and then played the random. He didn't know where it was going to land. Whenever there's a random element followed by a control element, and assuming that the random element is not contingent on the control element, do the random first. The example might be that, let's say I have one troop with 5 health and one troop with 1. You might want to directly control the 1 and then roll for the random 5, so that way you have a 50-50 chance of taking out what you need. There's my... Oh, I won. Sorry. I guess I popped off for 8 damage. Alright. That was Horus. It's ROM time. I thought this was going to be a hard loss. I thought, F, he's going to murder all my troops. Everything's going to be bad.
To help you,
What
I must bring you
happens?
close to death. Now we hunt.
I can only hope that Survivor is what saves my rear. Or that he's hyper-aggressive and wants to go for me. Definitely playing the 4-1 first, because then if he hits into it, he'll still take 2 damage overall. If I drop the 1-3, he won't take any damage. Of course, he can do that, so... Will he hit my face? He did not. This ROM is playing for, like, farm. And he probably should be murdering me as hard as he can. He just doesn't know it yet. Yep. I do that because I want to be able to pop off his Warlord power when I can. And it's going to be right now. I can double play 1s. And survive them both. This is going to fork him into a situation where he needs to attack with this. Unless he does something like that. How much do I take? 4! Oh, God. I swear to God sometimes. I swear. And yeah. Again, why didn't he attack with himself? He would have healed, and that would have been able to still pop off. He could have killed both. Oh, wait. Is he doing a challenge? Is he trying to not attack with his Warlord and chose ROM? That is a... Is that why I win this? Should I have lost this? Again, he can clearly... Well, I mean, if he did, this would actually get a pretty buff. This turn I can excuse not attacking, but I'm gonna just ram into that, so... Of all the ways to go about that challenge, ROM... Unless it's don't act with your Warlord and he wanted to have 3 attack. But again, Battle Honor. If you want to go for the don't act with your Warlord challenge, I would recommend Canis Vertex. If you haven't. Most people don't. But the only part of the Warlord that counts as acting is the Warlord Center himself. You can do all the fist punching and turret shooting you like, just as long as you don't give anything a shield. It's really easy. Other good contenders, Kane. You can just have the adjacency relentless heal and not have to worry about it. Or oh there. Oh there can oh, this is so sad. How do I... Oh, again, he's not attacking with anything. So I'm going to concede that I probably should have lost this one. Oh, I think I'll drop a Slayer of Worlds. Like, let's see. Energy's turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 8 times 3, 24. I'd be dead if he was just attacking me. If everything was status quo and he was face bashing me, he would be at a perfectly acceptable amount of health, and I'd be dead. With whether or not he was taking out my troops. So, yeah, I won, but I didn't really. Let's be honest here. Well. Sorry about your challenge. I was pretty... Yeah, once you hit 3 Survivor, I felt pretty... Like, obviously this game is nothing to take into consideration on that front, but if... You know, once 3 Survivor happens there, that's enough to deny a Warlord face bash or something. I might start spreading the Survivor love to things not him. Alrighty. Well, that was a silly match. This one is, I think, more competitive. I don't want those in my opening hand. I want 2 energy costs and 1 energy cost.
I'll guide you into the eye of truth.
I was gonna drop that. Now I have to drop that. I'm not gonna let a 1-3 take out my 2-4-1. Especially since he can play it for free anyway. It's a shame. If this was not Ingathel, then I could ignore the Nurglings and let it eat away at that maintenance, but that's exactly why you should always run it when you're playing reduced maintenance cost Warlords. So here I'm baiting to try to get him to not use his Warlord power. So maybe he'll have to attack instead of buffing whatever he's about to play. That's the logic there. And look, every time something happens, I'm down ticking too. Let's drop him, buff it. Oh, no, that's right. We're gonna drop both and face bash. This is a more optimal play, because otherwise he would have just bashed into it and then maybe taken 4. Downside, Rain of Fire. To be fair, even if I had dropped 1, Rain of Fire, Eightfold. Yeah, I'm significantly behind on health, so. Oof. What do I do about that? He's just gonna have to get some free ones for a little bit. Let's do the 1, the 2, and the Survivor. This is a great moment because he only has 1 damage source. Okay, you generate those, I generate mine. We'll see which one wins. Ha! Well. I have good news. I can face bash into that and take 0, and then he can bash right into it. And I can even get some 1-1s. A 1-1. And let's throw down that 1-1. Still trying to practice weak middle. Stealth or ward in the middle of better targets. And if not, the weakest in between targets. Drop that for free. It's a shame you just had a drop pod troop. Oh well. Alrighty. We've hit that magical point where the hand's getting bigger every turn instead of smaller, and the board is completely maxed out. Yeah, we can do these two. Not even gonna survive it, huh? Hmm. And one drop, I guess, yep. A lot of different ways I could have gone. I could have dropped an earlier Slayer of Worlds, and it's not like he has any forms of Destroy. As a neutral, I guess he could stun it. He could jam it. Although, oh, there's the stun. So, good thing I didn't, I guess. What are the odds of that? Come on. Is it time for a board wipe? Do that first. Keep him there. Let's see where the 1/1 goes. Boom. Boom. Can I drop Slayer of Worlds for 0? Please? Come on. I don't? See, I don't know what I was thinking this night. I must have... Last thing I did was 4 damage to all. Moderately annoying, but the 3/3 can go right into that, and I can get myself a nice little daemon. I gotta clear out my board first. Ah, boom. How did I get that troop? I must have gotten it through... Yeah, Eightfold Brand. Read it by... Oh yeah, that's how it reads it. For giggles. Survivor on him is really not necessary. I mean, what's he gonna do? Jam it? My energy thanks you. Oh, lordy. Well, I think that's game, don't you? I got 15, I got 6, I got 5, I got 4 damage all. Mass offering? Mass offering. Aww. Mass offering would have been more fun. You never know how I'm gonna do it. Alright, let's go back to back. Fossistakar. Get rid of him. Too expensive. Much better. Perfect.
To help you, I must bring you close to death.
Especially fun here because I get to drop Mr. 4/1. And now he's forked between creating the 1/1 and face bashing, and he wants to make the 1/1. He thinks that this is a scenario that's going to happen, but all that's going to happen is human shields. Oh my god.
This bodes ill.
It does bode ill. Ah, now he has 2. I cannot get through. What are we gonna do about that? Just make these, a forced trade.
Sweet
Mother of the Abyss.
Such a senseless waste.
Also, I'm not sure. There's a gentleman on the last video that referenced either this match or the next match. So if this is your match, buddy, hi. If you're the next match, hi on the next match. Really? Why would I do that? Well, okay. Giving him Survivor is really important, given my board state, so... Yep. Just kept her alive with that. Oh, they all went away. Yep, get her back to that. Yeah, I'll hit him for 4. Especially since it's Jakar. Ah, that would have been great there. Oh, really? I don't. Well, you know, I got Relentless going. He's open to hit her. Hey, look at that Survivor. Just soaked a nice 3 for me. Good thing I didn't attack. Boom, let's do it again. Oh, there's a misplay there, isn't there? There is. Remember when I said the order of operations should always be random first, then control? I needed to have played that there, because if that was a 7-1, I didn't need to waste 4 damage into it. He could be 4 health lower. But because I attacked and then did the random element, which turned out to be the correct beneficial, so... I do it too, and making these videos, I think, makes me a better player. It really forces me to watch this and see all these little things that go terribly wrong when I'm restless and not sleeping and making videos or having too much fun, which was probably the case this night. Yeah, I'll hit you for 7. Oh, look. Stealth, Survivor, bonus. Oh, thank you.
Sweet
Mother of the Abyss. Oh, you took out my 7-1. Generate. They're all 3 1s. Okay, what are we doing here? We maybe don't need Survivor so much. Oh no, we're gonna take that out for sure, Z's. Maybe we hold off attacking this turn. Yep, just drop all the little 1s. So he can heal for 3, he can keep getting his 2 2s. That's cool. If you want to ram him into my 3 1s and start buffing the rest of my board... Oh my, wait, really? His self-destructing psychic barriers. Yeah, they die. Okay. Okay, this is actually a good tactic on his part. If he's intentionally trying to fill my hand with these crappy 1-1s so I can't draw anything new, he needs to die. So I sure hope I make sure that happens. Face bash. Really? Okay. I think the theory here is that I can have him attack first. Yeah. So that has a chance to give him +1/+1. Didn't happen. We have a second chance to give him +1/+1. This was a big gamble. I actually should have double tapped it just to be safe. I got it. Turned out just fine. Okay, you can stop doing that, please. I don't play April Brand. I think I don't want any more. I should have played it just for Google, just to get it out of my hand. No, because no, I still should have played it. If my hand's full, then it's not going to give me anything anyway. Why didn't I? Again, I make so many misplays in these videos, in my opinion. I can't even get that. Sure. Have I won yet?
This bodes ill.
It does bode ill. Oh. Game over. I realize it. I realize I have offering and 3 damage. But let's go out with the biggest bang. Oh god, this stuff. Alright, time for Phosis to car number 2. Yeah, I'm shooting for the 1. I want the 1. There's the 1.
To help you, I must bring you close to death.
And Fnatic is a fantastic way to take out these little 1/1s with his self-heal. I'm actually willing to be aggressive. Cthulhu hungers. Yeah, it's time for the combo. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna punch that one. How am I gonna do it? Word Slinger? Horus Cultist and adjacency? Yep. Yeah, go for it. She's not gonna face bash, she's gonna keep doing that. Ooh, and he doesn't hit the one that it needed to hit. And he hit the best possible set. 3-4. 3-4 Survivor 2 self-healing, increase attack on friendly death. Yeah. Looks great to me. See, at this point, we've hit the runaway train moment. Let's throw down Word Slinger in the slot. I'm willing to give this guy as much Survivor as he needs. Especially 4 for 4. Who are you gonna hit? Me? You gonna hit me? Ah. Okay. Oh, I could have done that first. Oh well. And I can hit him and then hit him. Ah, we do it that way. Alright, on her. Hoping for stealth. Didn't get stealth. I'm feeling pretty good. Wow, look at that 15-15. Well, let's see. Can I do something about it? I can throw 6 into it, which makes him an 8. I can throw 3 into him, 3 over there. That'll necessarily make him 9, possibly 10. 10-5. 4 of it came back. Drop my own. And hit him for 5 for giggles? There we go, yeah. Goodbye, 10-4. Roger, roger, 10-4. Okay, and throw that into him, and then we can throw that into... that's game over. The damage is there. Yeah, throw the 3-1 buffers into it, and then... it don't matter. Any combo you like. This is cancer. This is just awful cancer. So here I was worried. I was worried because Flame Master's passive seems really nice for anti-survivor.
Broken bones,
Because on his, turn he can deal the 1 damage that it survived from before and deny it. Like right here. Here's a turn where I can drop my 1, give it 2, and then he's gonna ding it for 1 for free, rocking that survivor. He's still gonna have to deal with it, but this is really gonna make my life hard. How do I win? I don't know. Definitely not this. This was the worst misplay of my life. Why? No. The next game is the worst misplay of my life. Legitimately the worst misplay of my life. This just stalled him for a lot of turns, and also kept my energy locked for a lot of turns. Was that the most optimal play for that? You could have just hit it for 2 and locked it, and it would have procced. Then I could have given it Survivor again, and I don't know. Hard to say. Yeah, I'll get off the free ding. Now, the 1 healths he doesn't work on. The Survivor will put it back to full health, and at that full health, it'll say, no damage can be dealt, even though it's popped Survivor. So for 1, and I realize this, super nifty. He's already effed, so. Buff. He's gonna actually have to double tap this. Yeah, you get that, but just turned him into a 4/4. And as soon as my friendlies die, you'll... Oh, but can't die. But you will ram into that and then Survivor pair. See? Still white. Yep, good plan to get rid of that. Hey, see? My low curve hand getting repopulated. Okay, what are we looking at? Yeah, hit him for the nice 4. I should keep him right where he is. And I'm trying to keep him to survive because my energy hand curve is pretty low, so if he can stay alive, I can at least get off some, marks. Especially a mark on him could be great, because then he could be a 7-1 continuous damage hit, or he could get the sneak attack, and I could put somebody new there. And there's the misplay. But I mean, to be fair, the energy curve was right, and I was kind of hoping he'd throw the 7-5 into it for some reason. Also, I think, did I just misplay? Did I? I did. That was a big misplay. I was supposed to attack and then Survivor, and I did it in the wrong order. And it's actually gonna really hurt for a really long time. I mean, he could have taken it out anyway, but it would be alive right now, and then he would have had to throw the 7-2 into it instead of me taking it. Because then I'd have a 4-1 that I could give Survivor and hit him with every turn. He would have thrown it in here, I'd just be 7 health higher. Is what that cost me. At least he should have thrown the 7 into it. So we're facing some problems. He can start stunning and dealing damage and denying attack. None of which is good. I think he's actually going to ram the 3-4 though into the 2-3. That was a misplay. Well, no, not necessarily. He did get to attack into that. Hey, 3-4. So here's the fun thing. I don't have any energy, but I can actually still get summoning rituals to a usable range. Naturally. Unlike First Strike, Terror does not care if you have Survivor. I will kill that with my face. I do not need the double stun control. So again, I should be probably about 7 health higher. Or he should be taking 4 damage up until now. Although he did at least 1 board wipe. And doesn't it suck when you have to use a 6-4 terror on a 1-1? Okay, what am I doing? Drop the sickness. Do you see the misplay? Do the random thing first. I wasn't going to have anything with that 1 energy anyway. I could have played it for 3. Seen that there was a 5-4, thrown it into the 6, and then face bashed the 5-4 instead of the 6-4, and I'd be 1 health higher. Play your randoms first when it makes sense. But good news, everyone! I can do lots of fun things. What I probably should have done was the summoning ritual, and then whatever side it played on the other side, do the double buff. But it might have been a misplay, because it doesn't die and therefore does not... I don't know, he kills it at least. He just doesn't get any combo sauce. Alright, let's see what we get. Gal Dreadnought! My favorite gal. And face punch. That passed it.
I miss the russet skies of my birth world.
Oof. You can face bash me, and you cannot do 3 damage for 1. Unless you already had used abandoned supplies or something. Close win, made closer by some errors on my part. Alright. I'm gonna get through this. I have never made such a big misplay as this, and I must have been having a stroke, or I must have been...
To help you, I must bring you close to death.
It at least allowed me to stop playing, because this video is already going to be too long. That was a lot of talking. 2 options. I probably should have dropped Fire Cultist first turn, so then he would have picked it for 1, and then he wouldn't have been able to play that for 2 so freely on that turn. But I didn't play Fire Cultist because of the 1, and then I forgot that he had the 2. That is not the mistake. Don't worry, you'll see it. Oh, good. I really don't want to attack. You know, maybe I should have. But I'm going to drop the 2 and give it Survivor. Because I'm hoping that, you know, he can hit me, and then he can poke that for 1. But what happens? Drops a troop. And a flank. And he can take 4 to the face. And then hit me for 4 and still have it. That right there. Drop pod is hard to pick between face bashing with your Warlord and the super important Survivor. And here's one where I think I... Ooh. I'm a little surprised at myself. Well... And 1 damage buff. Oh, this is hard. Drop a 3, drop a 1. Survivor. He's just gonna keep getting these. Hate it. Especially good Warlord to counter this in general, because he can do that 1 damage every time there's a survivor. I'm surprised he didn't have some kind of troop to play and then 1 damage, but he just didn't have it. But he does keep me stunned and hits me for 5. Let's just drop all the littles and then get that as weak as possible as he clears everything. Oh no, he was there. Okay, so I'm like, F all this sucks. Gal! I had a great chance to turn this whole thing around. Oh, it's coming. My misplay is coming. Okay. So here's the brain fart. Yes. Clearly, he has successfully taken out my chance to do that and then sneak it. What I'm supposed to do right now. And I do have a terrible draw. This is the worst possible draw I could have had. I needed to attack that. I needed to throw the 11-12 into this so it didn't random kill him, guaranteed. And my brain just went... and didn't. And... here's what would have happened alternatively. Let's say I had attacked that. He would have 10 damage there, and this would have hurt the shield for attacking that, so he would just have been a 10-11. 10 damage there, boom. You could face bash it once, and then it turns out he actually has Spectre in his hand. He'd play it, heal 2, those would both be dead, but he'd still have these 2, and I'd be able to play a couple things. Obviously, I would be way higher on health. I might have won this, actually. I might have actually have won it. Difficult to say. But, despite my terrible plays, I hope you have enjoyed this. If you choose to play this deck, play it with a little restraint. I think it's a little cancerous. So, if you like this, like it. If you want to see more like it, subscribe, share this with your friends, and of course, Karmatos loves ya. Orphans of Chaos is my favorite deck I've made in a while for true memeing, and I expect to see more and more of it. I've already been sharing it on the Discord, and it's taken me several days to get the time to make this recording, so you're probably already seeing it. But again, Karmatos, thanks for watching.